shit. All right, man. Cheers. Fuck, here we go. Oh, man. Whew.
Lying will ruin your life. Lying will ruin your goddamn life. Lying ruined my marriage. True shit, sweetie. Lying ruined my goddamn marriage. That's a lie. I cheated. Let's talk about it though. Let's figure it out. Don't judge me. Let me explain. Yes, people. I cheated.
Damn.
Am I ashamed of it? No, I'm not. Do I wish that I could take it back? No, I don't. Let me tell you why. You can't evolve as a man if you never make a mistake. The only way that you can be perfect is to fuck up. I get it. I fucked up. Don't cheat. Nah, whatever. Now, do I think cheating was the problem? No, I don't. Cheating was not the problem. Lying about cheating was the problem. If I had been honest about it, might have worked it out. But I wasn't. I lied. And I didn't just lie on myself. I put my best friend in my lie. Now, I don't think that's a bad thing to do.
Nope.
Let me explain why. If you're my...
Yes. Welcome to the Men Don't Know podcast. I am the man of many friends, your creator and host, Chris Boone. And here on the podcast, we talk with a married guy, a single guy, and a guy in a relationship. And we ask women a bunch of questions that men want answered to over wine and cocktails. And today for 30 minutes for Thursday, man, Coy, it's going to be all about the cell phone, baby.
All about the cell phone.
All about the cell phone.
What about it?
Oh, man. So, you know what? Let me ask you this. And I mean, you know, we know you single and whatnot, but, you know, like this could pertain to you too. Let me ask you this. Have you ever went through a girl's cell phone?
No.
Would you ever?
I don't think I would. I don't want that same treatment back. Unless you might find something you don't want.
Hey, bro, you dig deep enough. I mean, okay, let me ask you this then. Would you ever consider sharing passwords?
With a girl that I'm with?
Yeah, with a girl you're with. Yeah.
I think
you
don't need a password. You don't need a password. If she's the one, she's your ride or die. She's your significant other. There's no passwords needed.
Okay.
You know everything about her. She knows everything about you. Shouldn't be nothing to hide.
Okay. Let me ask you this: Do you open up location?
I don't know if I could do that. That's a different ballgame.
I hear you, fam. I hear you, baby. I hear you.
I have my privacy rights as an American.
Oh,
but that's just me answering as a single guy. I've always had my freedom.
100%.
I could do and be anywhere I want to be, you know?
Yeah, 100%.
But it's different when you're in a relationship. You can't be doing wild shit, you know?
Facts. You know, I really want to ask my sister this too, because we were talking about this earlier. I really want to get her insight on it. Here we go. Man.
Hey,
Nina. You're on the podcast. I got a couple quick questions for you. I'm with Coy.
Okay.
Coy, so what's up?
Hey.
Okay, so we're talking about the cell phone right now. Mm-hmm. And I need to know something. Have you ever snooped through a phone?
Yes, I have.
Oh, you have? Damn, you snooped through a phone? Like, Let me ask you this. Why?
It was for shits and giggles. It was just my friend's phone. It wasn't like a significant other.
Okay.
So,
do you know, let me ask you this, and do you know women that have sniffed through other guys'
phone? Oh, yeah.
Why?
Well, oftentimes there's something that they feel or something that's dropped in their lap. Like if you truly trust your significant other, of course you don't do it. But when they give you a reason to do it, that's when it occurs.
Damn, you open up Pandora's box, huh?
Yeah.
Like, damn. So do you feel like everybody that does it has a justifiable reason, or they bring in something from a past relationship in it?
For the people I've known to do it, they have a justifiable reason.
Oh, okay. Okay, let me ask you this. With your significant other, would you ever open up and share your location?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nothing to hide, huh? Just like Coy said, I ain't got nothing to hide, huh? All right.
Yeah, I have nothing to hide.
Damn. Okay, let me ask you this.
To hide, you shouldn't be
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. What about sharing passwords?
Oh yeah, why not?
Damn. Fuck. All right. Damn. Can't be my diary. All right. I guess not. I guess we don't have diaries anymore. Okay. Let me ask you this.
Nope.
Let me ask you this, and I just want first thing that comes to mind. You're with your significant other, and you notice that he's turning his cell phone upside down whenever y'all are in the room. Do you think something's up, or do you go about your business?
The first time I go about my business.
Second?
And third? And fourth?
The second, I'll bring it to light.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's just protecting his phone, the screen. He doesn't want anything to fall on it to scratch.
No.
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 Yeah.
No.
It takes pride in not having a cracked screen, though.
Wrong answer. It's called a tempered glass that you put on the face. So.
Damn. All right. Well, shit, fuck it. Thank you. I appreciate you.
You're
I'll
welcome.
let you later.
Thank you.
All right. Bye.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. She said, no. Fuck that. All right. Who we going next? Oh, you know what? Man, let's bring my boy back in here. He hasn't been a caller. Damn, well, let me ask you this. What if you see that, Coy? Your girl, and you just start.
She's my girl?
Yeah, she's your girl, and you start notice that phone upside down.
I would have noticed that before, and she wouldn't be my girl.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
What are you hiding?
Hey, I don't know.
Better be holidays or my birthday, and you're hiding my presents.
Hello.
Yeah, B. What up, man? You on the Men Don't Know podcast? I'm here with Coy. Coy, say what's up.
What up, baby?
What up?
Hey, man, you got a quick second for a couple questions, real quick? We talking about the cell phone.
Man.
All right, so let me ask you this real quick. We talking about the cell phone now. Have you ever went through your significant other's cell phone?
No, I have not had to, but when I did once, and it wasn't pretty when I found out.
I mean, you look.
But did you have a reason to look? Like something made you want to look? It wasn't just random.
Well, that's the thing. So she was curious on my phone, so she went through my phone.
Oh.
And I had nothing to hide.
Okay.
And so then,
go ahead.
And so I was like, okay, well, I think it's fair you let me see your phone then, because you asked me to look at mine.
Oh,
right on the spot.
Yeah, right on the spot.
Did it give her time to delete and edit?
No, none of that. No way.
Damn.
So she gave it to me. And then I looked up to the phone, and and there was this one text from this dude it was one of the guys that she used to talk to before she got with me. And to her, so the conversation came out hey, can you send me pictures of you in your panties and stuff like that?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, right. So that's the type of text that was on there, but that's the way that guy is. That's his personality, right? That's how he talks and whatnot. Yeah, so I told her, I was like, yo, you don't see this as a problem? You don't see this being out of line, for him to even have a conversation with you like that? I have I'm not a jealous type to think oh yeah, I don't care about you talking to dudes that you used to hook up with or whatever, because I trust you enough, right? But the thing is, if you can't explain yourself, then there's a problem. So to her, she didn't think that it was a problem because she knows in her mind she's not doing anything wrong because she's not the one sending those texts, right?
Nah, but you entertaining it.
Yes.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So if you don't stop it,
yes,
then there's a problem. Because I told her, if you don't tell her, tell him, dude, I have a boyfriend. You can't have conversations like this with me.
Right.
We're cool, but that's it. You can't have these texts. And I was like, when I told her that, and that's when she was kind of understanding about it. And then and then I was like, well, I'm saying, I told her, I was like, you have conversations like this. It's just be straight up with, letting him know that we can't talk anymore. Because I know the type of guy you are, the way you talk. So I don't think he's gonna appreciate those kind of conversations. So ideally, she did kind of like stop talking to him for good. So.
Oh yeah, hey, I mean,
but I guarantee you for sure though, like now that like we're not together, I guarantee you she hits him up now.
Oh man, that's fact though. Let me ask you this. Now. Would you or have you ever shared passwords with your significant other?
I have. I got a good story.
Oh shit! Jesus.
So she wasn't like she wasn't a trusting girl. She wasn't the most trusting girl at first, right? Because she had a lot of trust issues with her exes and whatnot. So she wanted my Instagram. Password. So
damn, she wanted that.
Yeah, she wanted it. She just wanted to, see like that I'm not doing anything behind it. So I was like, I have nothing to hide. So here you go. You can have my password. So, and then now here's the thing, right? Like when the guy gives the password, you give it for the moment, right? But what you're not thinking is
forever.
Girls hold on to that shit forever. Okay.
Hey, bro, it's a lockbox right there, baby. Hey, you gave her the keys to the city.
Exactly. So they keep that. So in your mind, you're like, like I trust. I want her to trust me. This is why I'm giving the password, whatever. But to her, it's not like that, right? Anyways, like I had nothing to hide. So I gave it the password. I ended up moving out of the city I was living in, and so. And then one of my exes hit me up on, Instagram, like on a post that I made. Yeah, like just a post that I made, and it's like, what are you doing over there? And then I was like, well, if you want to know about it, text me, because I'm not trying to have a conversation on Instagram, like not even DM, but like just on the commenting back and forth. So I said, if you want to hit me up, you got my number. So she never hits me up, right?
Yeah.
The assumption is there.
Correct. But my girlfriend at the time saw that message, the threat, right?
Downhill.
The threat. She saw the threat, and that was it, right? And
yep.
So yeah. So I mean, like, and then I told her, like, look, that's one of my girls that I used to talk to, and that was it. But she would have a question. I didn't want to have a like a full-on bold conversation through messaging back and forth.
Right. That's not what she saw, though, bro. What she saw and what you said are two different things.
Exactly. So, of course, in her mind, she's like, oh, he's trying to do something with her. He's trying to, because since I'm living in somewhere else, I have all these opportunities now. I can, go meet her up, even though she doesn't live nowhere near where I was living.
Don't matter.
But, don't matter. But women have that idea brewing in their head, right?
Yep.
So I was like, all right, you know what? And she goes, like, don't talk to her ever again. Block her on Instagram. I was like, all right, look, I have nothing. I was like, you know what? I respect that,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if that's what makes you feel better about, our situation, I was like, all right, I'll stop. I'll completely block it off. So I swear to God, like 2 days later, I'm driving and I'm looking through my Instagram, and then all of a sudden I see her being added. I'm like, what? I was like, so in my mind, I was like, wait, did I fuck this up? Did I add her accidentally? So I'm tripping out. I'm like, how in God's name did I add her? Because I do not remember adding her, because I know not to add her, right? So there's no way I would add her.
Right.
So I'm like sitting there, like, no freaking way this is happening.
Right.
So I'm like, and then I hit her up. I was like, the only person that I could think of to even do that would be her, because
she has your password.
She has my password.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's the only person. So I hit her up. I was like, hey, be honest with me. Did you add her? Because I know I didn't add her.
Right.
But Instagram's telling me you added it. I mean, like I added it. I was like, and she's like, after like talking for a while, she's like, yeah, I added her. I was like, Why? What's the point?
She's trying to set you up.
Bro, no, it wasn't even setting me up. When I asked her why she wanted to add her, this is her answer. She added her so she can let the other girl know that I'm all her, so she can see my pictures and her together, so she gets the idea.
Man.
Tell me that ain't some twisted ass shit.
I mean, hey, bro. It is. I can't even lie to you. It is. That shit's crazy as shit.
Okay. I mean, the reason like any other reason, no. But she said because I wanted her to see our pictures together when she's going through. I was like, do you think that she's actually going through my Instagram? First of all, she's just like she has her own life. She doesn't care about trying to be with me or anything like that. But sometimes, like things brew in women's heads, man. Like, what do you do?
Right. All right. Hey, I got another question for you then. Would you ever share your would you ever open up your location to your significant other? Like y'all together, like would you keep your location open indefinitely so she can know where you're at all times, even if you aren't telling her where you are at?
I mean, I'd be open to it. I mean,
open to it? I mean, what does that mean?
I'd be open to it, but I think it has to be mutual, though. I think I'd have the same thing with you, right? Like, yeah. But that's why I'm not an iPhone user.
I'd be open to it from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. only.
Damn. You giving her an 8-hour shift of your availability?
No, but I'll tell you this. If we're in a relationship, 100% full blown, I don't care.
Yeah.
Like you have my nothing to hide. You have my full blown trust. Like, here it is. This is where I'm at. I'll let you know where I'm going, where I'm at. Like, that's another thing too with her. She was like, hey, I just want you to tell me where you at, what's going on, and then when you get home, text me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If I don't send her a text when I get home, she gets discombobulated a little bit. Damn. Like, oh, what happened? You never forgot to text me. And then she gets crazy about it. So from that scenario, I'm like all about just letting her know what's going on. But now, if we're just dating, no, of course not. You don't need to know where I'm at. You know what I mean? That's not your.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then let me ask you this then. So now you're in a relationship and whatnot, and you notice your significant other has their phone turned upside down every time you're around. Are you what does that mean to you?
Okay, there's two scenarios that you can take from that. It's either she's really hiding something, or she's completely giving her full attention towards you.
There's two scenarios, because you might as well put that thing in a purse if it's upside down, right? I'm just gonna keep it a buck with you. There's only one for me. There's only one scenario. There's only one scenario. Oh, your phone flipped upside down.
Is what?
Yeah.
But you got to understand this, right? When you get into a relationship, you have mutually understanding of one another.
No, bro, I'm bringing the baggage that I got from the last relationship into this one, fam. There is no.
You're talking about if you're bringing it.
I'm just saying everybody brings baggage from their last relationship into the new one. That's just nature.
Sure, but why are you getting into a new relationship if you have baggage in the first place?
Because everybody got to unpack something when you get into a relationship.
Yeah, but then that's not a smart way to be into another relationship in the first place.
So you believe clean slate every time?
I believe 100% clean slate, because if you don't, you're not being 100% to your second the current girlfriend.
I agree with you.
You know what I'm saying?
No, that's
you're just playing around then at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
It doesn't have to be your baggage in that situation. It could be 100 different girls on your phone. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So
what's that quote? That quote is what? If you're not looking for love, you're looking for a heartbreak. It's true. It's true, bro. Hey, it's true, bro. If you're not looking for love, you're looking for a heartbreak, man. Hey, man, I gotta let you go though. I'm gonna try to hit up one more person, but I got another thing. I got another podcast that I want you to tap in on too. I'm gonna figure it out and I'm gonna text you tonight.
All right. Sounds good, bro.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Later, B.
Later.
Bruh. Bro,
Yeah,
that
some
guy
stories.
bro, I felt like that guy didn't want to stop talking. He had a couple stories. All right. Fuck, let's hit set. And he always on the clock was
Is he still in town?
Yeah, man. I think he's in town for like 10 days. Let me find him real quick. And let's see if he picks up. I know he be running the streets. So. He might not pick up. So that's why I be telling people, like, bro, these are like, I'm calling you off the whim. Like, if and I don't even know how I still have friends, but I thank everybody for still being my friend. Like, seriously. Nah, I don't think he'll pick up. I'm gonna hang this up.
Please leave your.
Yeah, no. Oh, what if one day I accidentally let it slip and let a phone number go out? Oh man. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if my boy pick up real quick. See if Vaughn picks up. I honestly don't know where he's at. I texted him earlier, but I know he's been busy.
He's icing the arm.
He might be still. I don't know.
Yo.
Let's bring him on in, you know what I'm saying? Hey, what up, man? Hey, what up, Albert? How we living?
Good, man. Just pulling up from the gym.
I appreciate. Oh man, getting that good workout in.
Already.
We thought you weren't picking up. We thought you were icing the arms in the bullpen.
Man, I'm with my boy Coy. Hey, bro. I got some questions for you. If you got a second, I know you.
Yeah, love it.
All right, bro. So check it out, man. I gave you basically the last 10 minutes because it's 30 minutes for Thursday. We talking about it's all about the cell phone, baby. That's the name of the podcast. And so it's all about the cell phone. So let me ask you this. Have you ever went through your significant other's cell phone or any significant other?
Have I personally?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
That's not your character?
No. It's not me. Nah. If I gotta do that, it's done. Like, if there's something wrong with, you know what I mean?
So you never had. So there's never been a reason for you to even think about it or consider it.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, me personally, I haven't. No.
Do you know of anybody?
Or has she done it to you?
Oh yeah, has it been done to you? Yeah.
I wouldn't know. I don't know. You know what? Yes.
Oh.
Yes, it has. It has happened to me back in the day. Yeah. Back
Oh, word.
My savagery days. Yeah.
Old school player, new school fool.
Yeah, buddy.
Wow.
It was one of my girls I was with, and it's interesting too because I never had locked my phone. You know what I mean? So it never really gave her a reason to go through my phone because I never locked it. I didn't have a password or nothing. It was always open, and she knew that. And so at any point she can go through my phone, but because of that, she would never do it. So I got a little careless.
Mr. Miyagi over here, he done Karate Kid her.
Yeah.
Go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
So I got careless, reckless, whatever you want to call it, and my shorty came over, and we did what we did, and we fell asleep, and then she wakes me up in the middle of the night, and she's like, "Take me home."
Oh,
and I was like, "What? Like, what's going on?" Right? She wouldn't tell me nothing, bro. Like nothing. She didn't tell me anything.
Yeah.
I took her home, dropped her off.
Yeah.
On my way back from leaving from her house, I opened my phone up, and boom, like it was right there. Like because I didn't open up my phone at all.
Damn.
And so when I opened up my phone, the message was right there. I was like, oh my gosh. Like she went through and it was like scrolled down too. So like she went through the whole like.
Oh damn, she unpacked it. She unpacked it, put the laundry away.
The whole.
Oh yeah, she put everything back.
Situation. Yeah.
And then the light bulb went off. That's why she
I
wanted to
was
go.
like, exactly, yeah.
Might as well delete that number.
Right, but it was a wrap. Like she shut it down after that. Like it wasn't no coming back.
Sound like it.
It was a one. It was a one and done situation.
All right, let me ask you this then.
What's up?
Have you ever, or would you ever share passwords with your significant other?
Yeah, I'm already in that situation.
Oh, word.
Yeah, we have the same code.
Hey, that's what I'm talking about, baby. Hey, you know what? Hey,
So,
go ahead. Cool. I feel like this guy just has all. This guy just good.
Wild thing.
I know.
I mean, but it's all about like trust and communicate. Like that's the main thing. You know, like you got to be able to talk if there's a problem or whatever. It's like you got to be able to communicate. Like, and that's across the board with anything, but relationships most important is communication. Even if something bad that you have to say or something that you're not feeling or whatever, like it's important to communicate. So at least you give her or him, if you're a woman, you give him that opportunity or her the opportunity to address whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you have that conversation. Is it something that she can't get over, or if it's a big deal or whatever, then, you know what I mean? Like, but you have that communication conversation. You don't bottle it up and then, you get mad, a little thing, stuff like that. And next thing you checking out and you looking at other, women or other men, you know what I'm saying? So, it's just easier. It's easier said than done, right?
Nah, 100%. Hey, bro, the super easier.
Really try to get it, But I get it. There's some people that just love their privacy, and it may not be just, I got something going I don't want you to see. People just like their privacy, and invading that, would be a problem for some people,
Oh, yeah.
But again, that just goes back to, communication. If you're not giving your woman or your man a reason to snoop in your phone, then, you know what I'm saying, then you're good. But some of that may be like baggage that was carried over from a past relationship, or just maybe just insecurities.
Yeah.
Where that person just has to deal with that. So they're going to, maybe they had a, right. So they want to like be on it, but and check, your phone and stuff like that. So, if you like, no, like I never gave you a reason. Why do you want to go through my phone, or why do you need my password? Or, it's a situation. It's a problem. But those are something that, you and your girl or, your guy, whatever, got to talk about and address. But I feel like it's a big deal. Like that whole PIN number password,
privacy. Yeah, hey, bro. They went to the retinal scan now, baby. There's no thumbprint.
Since I'm the last caller, like, so what's the general consensus in terms of? Because I'm just curious.
I mean, people are open to it now, and but there's so many stipulations. There's so many things that have.
As long as you got nothing to hide.
Yeah, as long as you ain't got nothing to hide, like you cleared out the bullpen.
If she's truly yours, and
bro, you playing
hers,
golf, not football. I mean, like,
right.
Let me ask you this then. You open your location? Do you and your significant other open location?
Hell no. No. The fact that I have a cell phone is enough tracking location in itself, because that means that any minute or any second of the day you can get a hold of me, relatively speaking, right?
I mean,
and that should be good enough. You know what I mean? Because if you call me and I pick up and you like, where you at, if we have a healthy relationship, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm over here, or I'm already letting you know, like, oh, text, whatever, I'm gonna be over here, blah blah blah. Now, if you don't trust me and I send you a text and you want to know location, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother issue. Like, why do you feel you need to do that? Is it something that you were dealing with, or did I do something in the past where you feel like I need the location? But I mean, damn, you know what I'm saying? We trying to fight the government from doing this. It's like,
meanwhile,
is this not America? Is this not America?
Meanwhile, old girls like, nah, I need to see exactly where you at.
But look, like I was talking to one of the OGs, and we were talking about he was talking about mainly about how relationships now are so much more difficult than what they were in the past, because back before, when there was no phones, right? when you leave your girl or leave your wife in the morning to go to work, you don't have contact at all, and they can't contact you until you get back home, unless they call your work and hope that you're there and
show up.
You know, you can or show up. Yeah,
like hit the pull up on them.
It wasn't none of that. Now it's like, yo, like, and it creates so much anxiety because, like, if I call my girl right now and she doesn't pick up, okay, whatever. But then I call her again and again, and she ain't picking up. I'm thinking the worst. I got all these things going through my head. You know what I mean? Like, it just creates unnecessary anxiety. You know what I mean? Like, when all reality, she or he might have just been asleep or, you know what I'm saying? Just stepped away or, you know, phone is on the charger and she's in the bathroom or he's in the bathroom. You know what I mean? And you just happen to call within that. You know what I mean? But because of that, you know, access that we now have to everybody at any given moment, it creates, especially in a relationship, it creates unnecessary anxiety. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it just goes back to how healthy your relationship is, and you know how that kind of works.
Damn, that's facts. All right, last question for you. You start hanging out with your significant. Well, you notice that your significant other now has her phone turned upside down every time y'all are like commingling together in the room together, this, that, and the third. You notice her phone is now upside down. What does that mean to you?
Right. Well, I mean, from the surface, you know, it's like, all right.
What do you mean the surface, bro? What do you mean the surface, fam? Go ahead. I'm listening to you.
Just like from the surface of it, like if you see it, if you keep seeing you guys out, like, all right, why? Like, if she's never done it, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, okay, why?
Yeah.
It does. It creates questions, right? You want to be like, hey, okay, why?
You better unpack this shit right now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, but you just one or two ways you have to approach that. Like, you know, you don't want to accuse, right? You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
You'd be so quick.
Why not?
You'd be so quick for because you don't. She may not even be, you know, conscious to the fact that she's doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Never done it before. Now you're doing it. No. Conscious.
Maybe she just looked up that when you turn your phone upside down, it saves battery,
conserves
the phone.
Hey, you know, Coy on that bullshit right now. But go ahead.
You know,
go ahead.
I mean, or maybe it could be, you know, just, you know, if we're out and we don't want no distractions, right? Either you put the phone or, you know, just put the phone down so there's no distraction. So your attention doesn't get taken away from, you know, the phone, right? Because if you see somebody calling a text, you want to probably just pick it up, or, you know what I mean?
Oh, you got a purse?
It could be that.
It could be that. You got a pocket?
Or it could be, you know, the obvious, right? What you got to hide. Right?
An elephant in the room.
What's going on? Like, why? You know.
So let me ask you this: how do you bring it up? Nah, you had that conversation, like you hit it right then and there.
Oh no, yeah, you bring it up. Yeah, I mean, you wait till, you know, you get back into your place of dwelling, right? Your home, and, you know.
Oh, y'all don't fight out in public. That's another good topic, Coy. That's another good topic.
No,
people that so you never seen couples get out of their own element in public spaces.
I've seen it. Yeah. I've seen it. That's not my style. I don't blow up spots. I don't like my spots be blown up, so I don't blow up spots. You know what I mean? Like, right. And so, I mean, we'll get home and I'll be like, hey, you know, I've noticed, you know, recently that you've been, you know, every time we go out or wherever I'm around, whatever, your phone is facing down. Like, is there a reason? Is there a reason for that? Like, I don't want to accuse you or be the jealous one.
Oh,
but
no, I'm accusing you.
I find it weird. I find it weird and interesting that all of a sudden now you're starting to, you know, and then allow her to, you know, explain, you know, or see what her reasoning is. And
if a lie.
If 1 plus 1 equals 2, you know what I'm saying?
That shit usually equals 33. So go ahead.
So we gotta dig a little deeper, you know, and ask some questions, and then, you know, kind of go from there.
You willing to dig deeper? Ooh,
what's up?
You're a better man than I am.
Yeah, because I mean, look, you gotta be able to get your story out. Like, I don't want, because I wouldn't want to happen to me. Like, if I've been turning my phone over and
Yeah, but that'd have been from jump. That'd have been from jump. That would have been from the jump, from the tip off. That would have been
just a habit.
Yeah, that'd have just been off the tip off. That would have been from the tip off, bro.
Right. But look, but if I was in the wrong and I was trying to be sneaky and she caught it and she starts asking me about it, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna be fumbling. I'm gonna be trying to lie.
Hey, it depends on how good how many times you've been in this situation.
Or what the classic situation, right, is you flip it on them or you get mad that you don't trust me. You kind of throw it back on them. You know what I'm saying? Like there are ways to deflect, right? You know, we got a president that kind of shows us how to do that.
Hey, it's not a presidential podcast, bro. You know, we talking about relationships.
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
But you know, it's just, you know, it depends on how you do it. I mean, I just, you know, that's just not my style to go that route. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather deal with it, you know, straight ahead and just communicate and, you know, ask questions, you know, and it's just easier that way. Because then if you ask the right questions, you'll be able to snoop that shit out. Mm-hmm. You know? And then it depends on the individual. Like if you're already kind of insecure, or if you have some type of trust issues or whatever, like, you know, it's gonna bring out the worst, you know, because you automatically thinking the worst every time.
And all she's gonna be doing is this. That's all she's gonna be doing, trying to figure some shit out. But man, I appreciate you, my guy. I appreciate you. I thank you again. I'm gonna hit you up later. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not even gonna hit you up tonight. I'm gonna hit you up tomorrow, and we're gonna chop it out about a couple other things I got going on this week.
All right, man. No doubt.
All right, man. You have a good night.
All
right.
Good night. It's always a pleasure, my brother. Already.
All right, man. You have a good one.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. 36 minutes in. Wow. Right. Always coming with the good answers, man. Once again, guys, I appreciate all my listeners, all my subscribers, everybody that listens, reaches out to everybody and tells everybody else about the podcast. I appreciate you guys. We are on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play, YouTube, iHeartRadio. You know, we're all wherever podcasts are being streamed, you can find me. Twitter at Men Don't Know 1, Instagram at Men Don't Know. I want to thank everybody that helps me out. Still sending out packages. I know if you haven't got one, trust me, you already sent me your address. It is coming in the mail. I promise you. It's just been an abundance, and I appreciate that, and I thank you all for rocking and supporting me. I can't thank y'all enough. Shout out to my boy Matt Coca that does the beat on Instagram at Space Freshly. My guy, I can't thank you enough. Everybody that helps me out. My artists at Mad Designs, thank you so much. Coy, man, I appreciate you, my guy. Until next time.
Out.
Yes, sir.